Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Titleless Musings and it is officially November. It will be when you're seeing this. It's actually still October when I'm filming, but it will be November when you're watching this. So today, of course, as I do with most of the months, I am bringing you a Hello November journal with me. This is going to be the setup of my kind of collage-y front pages and then my soundtrack spread. I was a little bit torn on whether I wanted to do this video, but I wanted to talk about a series that I have coming up, so I figured I would kind of talk about it in my November one, since this is when I plan to start it. We are coming up to the end of the year. Obviously, we are in November now, and gift guides are starting to come out. And every single time I watch gift guides, I think gift guides can be super duper helpful if you don't know a person very well. But I think with like hobby gift guides, I feel like people don't get specific enough, and I also feel like there's a lot of assumptions with those. So this year I am putting together a Titleless Musings gift guide. It'll also kind of be a like what's on my stationery cart tour. I'll be breaking the videos into an episodic series, so we'll start with things like notebooks and pens and end with washi tape and stickers. And my gift guide will be more of a pros and cons list. I want to bring you all the products that I use and basically tell you who I would recommend them for and whether I'd recommend them at all, because there's some where I'm like, you may want to buy this, do not do that. And yeah, I just thought a gift guide for the end of the year. It will be a short little series. If it goes well, I may do it again next year, but maybe this is just me. I'm a journaler. I'm very specific about the products that I like to use, and I don't like using all kind of expensive things. Crayola Super Tips, for example, are an underrated product, but I often find when I watch like gift guides, I just don't see a lot of variety, and there's not really a lot of I don't want to say honesty, because people aren't being dishonest, but it's very general information. So instead, I have kind of culminated and curated, I guess, a collection of the products that I use, why I would or would not recommend those, who those would be good for, etc. So it'll be a kind of journaler's gift guide of 2025. I think it'll probably be about 4 or 5 parts, and the last part will be on Christmas, and then it'll go from both specific to generic. So for example, with the stickers, I have all my stickers in like separate boxes, but not by like where I bought them. They're just based on like, oh, this is a meme sticker, this is a nature sticker, these are aesthetic stickers, that kind of thing. So for those ones, I'll go pretty generic, and I'll be like, okay, here are the kind of types of stickers. Like, you should probably have a pack of just regular stickers to mark like to-do lists, but you don't necessarily need to be spending a lot of money on that. And that'll then be in comparison to things like notebooks, where I will be talking specifically about brands. So I'm hoping that it can be a useful kind of video to put out there in the world. I thought, given that I really try and prioritize honest products reviews on this channel, and I'm not sponsored by any of these. I do want to put that out there. None of the stuff that I'm going to recommend is sponsored. It's all stuff I've worked on curating over the years and have tried. But I just thought it might be helpful to people that either are trying to figure out how to journal, or you have friends that are trying to journal and you aren't sure what to get them. So yeah, I probably won't be making a short to announce it, because I did that with the Musings on Journaling series and it didn't really help all that much. So instead of bombarding you with a bunch of shorts, I will just put the videos up as I get them done. And yeah, I'm hoping that you guys will find that really helpful. I'm really excited. I've never done a gift guide, but I just think I can offer some perspective on kind of journal gifts. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll probably be, I'm trying to think about dates for all these things. I think that'll probably be the 2nd or 3rd week of November is when that will start. But definitely look forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I have to film all the B-roll this weekend and then talk over it. So yeah, I hope that it'll be as good for you guys as it's going to be for me. I'm really excited. We are now on the soundtrack spread, by the way. I flew past all of this. I was just tracing leaves from a stencil pack that I had. But here on the soundtrack, as you can see, I'm doing my usual division of boxes. And you can see I also made a mistake again this month. I swear, every month. This is one of those things where I would just do a printable, honestly, because every month I measure and count these boxes, and every month I get them wrong. It's driving me crazy. I get so tired of it. Anyways, yeah, I'm going with a leaf theme for November. I did, you may remember last year the paper leaves where I printed like tons of paper leaves. That was crazy. That was a lot of leaves and a lot of tape that I wasted. So this year instead I just decided to draw them by hand and with marker. Here I'm just adding like a brown, like a divider. Forgot the word there for a second. I'm adding a divider, and then I'll just do my November soundtrack at the top and then do a little bit of collaging on the right side page, but I will mostly be going with my leaf stencils. Now, this is one where I wish I would have measured the title at the top, because I could have fit November soundtrack on one side, but I had originally planned on putting both words on different pages. So the K is like in the middle. Oh, it's so annoying. It really is so frustrating. But you know what? It's fine. Journalers make mistakes, and that's the mistake I made. I do have to cut a bit of this out here at the end because my camera stopped recording. So if you wonder like where all of my drawing went and why it just suddenly pops up, that's because my camera died. So you will have to excuse that. I will do a kind of spread reveal at the end. But we are now coming to the end of this video. We're in about the last 20 seconds. I hope you guys will stay tuned for the gift guide. I'm really excited to start working on it, and I hope it can be helpful to you all. If you did enjoy this video, please do remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel. Have a great November. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.